the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, is about Jason Voorhees on accidentally getting resurrected from what happened to him in the previous movie, goes on his bloody trail killing people, but this time he may have met his match with a character named Tina. Hey everybody, welcome back to my next updated Friday the 13th, which is Part 7, the first time we actually see Ken Hodder in this one here. And I'll be honest with you, this was a movie that I always used to highly enjoy a lot. It may have changed a little bit. Stay tuned on this. So the first thing I want to give on the likes, and I just mentioned it, is Ken Hodder playing Jason for the first of 4 movies. He does a good job. He is definitely the highlight, which Jason Voorhees is supposed to be the highlight of this, and he does a good job. I definitely like his look in this here. I definitely enjoy the makeup whenever the mask gets taken off, and I thought it was very unique how his mask gets taken off in this one. And whenever you do first see Jason and the camera's focusing on his back for maybe 5 seconds or so, they show that the skin's being ripped off, and it's because this is the second time being zombie Jason. You see bones sticking out, and it is just beautiful in every way. And I kind of miss seeing movies doing that, because unfortunately it's more CGI than practical mostly this day and age. Another character I want to talk about is Nick. That he is a pretty cool character. I do enjoy a decent amount of just watching this guy on screen, and some of the stuff that he has to go through more narrative than dialogue. Another thing I really do want to actually talk about is the blood and the gore. Now, you don't get a whole lot in this movie, and when you do, it is at least satisfying to me. People may disagree with me. I do like seeing what we do. I wish we did have more, especially of this being the 7th movie in the series. You think, let's give us more blood, but unfortunately it really doesn't go out that way. And moving right into the dislikes here, the first thing I got to talk about, and this also is going to include Nick that I had in the likes, is that everybody's acting is dull as hell. Everybody feels like that they're nothing but a cardboard cutout. They're not engaging, or I'm not engaging with them. They're not that interesting. They have no chemistry with each other, if they're supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend, if they're supposed to just be friends. Jason's the only one that feels lively, and he's the villain. But of course, that's one reason where it's like, yeah, you just can't wait for all these people to get their just desserts. And unfortunately, this is going to be my second time behind Part 4. Nobody actually makes it, even including Nick, and Jason ends up winning again. This is just one of those ones where I'm like, eh. But some of the characters I do want to talk about is Tina. Now, Tina has telekinesis. Now, the thing I don't like, and this may be one of the first characters I've actually seen, and other characters have done it beyond this in other franchises, is that they always look constipated when they need to do something with their telekinesis. And it just always looks ridiculous. And then another thing is, even in the moments that Tina, and it's only a little bit of moments, where she's smiling, she's having a little bit of a good time, she always looks like that she wants to cry. I don't know if I'm the only one that's ever noticed that, but it does look that way. Another character I want to talk about is Dr. Cruz. Now, people may recognize this guy from Weekend at Bernie's 1 and Weekend at Bernie's 2. I actually do enjoy those movies, even though that he's pretty much a dead guy throughout those 2 movies. Spoilers if you haven't seen those 2 movies, but I still think his acting's a lot better in those ones than in this one here. He's just a total dick. And he's supposed to be the therapist or psychiatrist to Tina, who they end up in the cab, and this might be the best way for her to get herself better of what happened at the beginning of the movie. I just don't really care for his character one bit, and I will admit he's one of the ones that very satisfied when he dies. Now, moving on from there is that the cutaway kills. Now, they kind of did it in Part 5, and Part 6, I guess, a little bit there too, but this one's a lot worse, where it feels like that everyone is, you see the aftermath of it, unfortunately. So it's very disappointing, where the deaths probably would be the highlight if they really would have showed more of it than just show the aftermath of it. And the final dislike is going to be where they decide to go back and be serious again. Most of this franchise is pretty serious, but when you got to Part 6, the previous movie, and they were just having fun with it, and I thought it was directed very well, and the director also wrote the script, so he had full control, and he did such a damn good job. making that movie and having fun. If they would have continued that, I know I would have enjoyed this movie a lot more, had a lot more fun with it. But they decided to kind of go back and be serious again. And this franchise should have never been as serious as it was, truthfully. So for me, on Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, I'm going to go 1 out of 4 stars. I know a lot of people do actually enjoy this movie, and like I said, I used to actually enjoy this movie, but not as much. So for anybody who has seen Part 7, are you a fan of this one? Do you agree or disagree with anything I said? Give me a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.